Hello from Freedomtax Accounting. We are an accounting firm where we have been providing quality tax and accounting services now for over 20 years. If you are new to this channel, here we provide the best tax and accounting strategies for small business in order for them to achieve their financial goals. But the last couple of weeks, we have been concentrating on the PPP and idle loan programs to help small businesses get funding during this coronavirus pandemic. Today is September 1st, so August has passed and now we are in a new month of September 2020, and there are some important tax deadlines that you should know about in the month of September so that you don't get penalties or get in trouble with the IRS. So we wanted to discuss the important tax deadlines that are due now September 2020. Now remember that this video is intended for educational purposes and should not be taken as legal or tax advice. You should consult with your financial professional about your unique financial situation before acting on anything discussed in these videos. Freedomtax Accounting or its members cannot be held liable for any use or misuse of this content. So let's talk about some important deadlines for your small business during the month of September 2020. The first important deadline is September 15th. Okay, that's 2 weeks away. And basically, if you are an owner of an S corporation, how do you know if you're an owner of an S corporation? Just look at your 2019 business tax return. If it says on the top left, it says Form 1120S, then you are an owner of an S corporation. So if your S corporation has not filed its 2019 corporate tax return and you filed an extension back in March, then the final deadline to submit your 2019 S corporation tax return is September 15th. Okay. Now the same thing goes with LLC's tax returns. So if you have an LLC that files Form 1065, meaning that your LLC files taxes as a partnership, same as the S corporation, if you filed an extension back in March, then September 15th is the final date to submit your Form 1065 partnership tax return for your LLC. So we know that most of you maybe are scrambling now to get your bookkeeping done. If you need any help with that, we can help do your bookkeeping and we can file your tax return on time. Also, September 15th is the last day for the third quarter estimated tax payments for 2020. So if you're self-employed and you expect to owe the IRS when you file your taxes next year in 2021, or if you typically have to pay every year on your self-employed tax return, then making quarterly deposits can save you penalties and interest. Okay, now September 15th is the last day to make that third quarter estimated payment. You have to do it via Form 1040ES. Now, we are going to provide a link in the description of this video to the form with the instructions on how to fill out Form 1040ES. And once again, if you need any help, just contact us and we can help you make this estimated payment as well. Okay. Also, another important deadline for September 15th is the deadline to fund your self-employed IRA or your solo 401k. So these are retirement accounts. Okay. So if you still haven't done your 2019 personal tax return, remember that if you filed an extension, you have until October 15th of this year to file your 2019 personal tax return. And if you want to write off in the tax return by contributing to one of these retirement accounts, you have until September 15th to contribute to one of these retirement accounts. So consult with your CPA to see how much you can contribute to your retirement account so you can get your write-off for your 2019 personal tax return, that if you file an extension, the last day is October 15th of 2020. Now, another important tax deadline date is September 30th. Why? Because that's the day that the trusts, the ones that have to file a tax return, that's the due date for the trust. So if your trust has to file Form 1041, it's the trust tax return, the final due date is September 30th, 2020. Now remember, these are for irrevocable trust, not for revocable living trust. Okay, so if you have a trust and you file 1041, make sure that you talk to your CPA or accountant to make sure that you file your 1041 tax return on time. If you do not have a CPA that can help you with your trust tax return, please contact us and we will be happy to help you out. Okay, now this is not a tax deadline, but it's a very important date that everyone is looking forward to, and that is September 8th. Why? Because that's the date that Congress comes back from its recession. Remember that back in August they went into the recess, and now they're coming back and they have a lot of work to do. A lot of things are in jeopardy here. Once Congress does come back from recess, they have a lot of negotiation to do, because, for example, they need to negotiate the new stimulus package. We still don't know if there's going to be a second PPP loan program. They have to decide if they're going to forgive all PPP loans under 150K. They have to decide if they're going to approve more funding to the EIDL grant up to $10,000. And they also have to negotiate if there's going to be a second stimulus check before the year runs out. And they also need to negotiate how to extend unemployment. So very important that Congress comes back to work, and let's see what happens in these negotiations for the new stimulus package. Okay, now this is our contact information. Even though we are in Florida, we are authorized by the federal government to provide our services to individuals and small businesses that are located in any of the 50 US states. And if you have any questions about the PPP and EIDL programs, we have lowered our consultation rate in order to help more small business owners. Okay, now thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Remember that we are praying for you. We are praying for your family. We're praying for your business. We pray that God keep you safe during this pandemic. I hope that you liked this video. If you have received valuable information from it, that way more small business owners can benefit from this information. Also, subscribe to our channel. We are doing our best to bring you the latest information concerning PPP and EIDL loan programs, and we will continue to provide the best tax strategies for your small business. So subscribe to our channel so you're always up to date. Okay, now if you do not know us, we are part of Freedom Group. We are a group of 4 companies where we have the tax accounting firm, we have an immigration law firm, we have a real estate brokerage, and we also have an insurance and financial planning business. So we can help you in many ways. Now, once again, God bless you. Remember to subscribe to our channel and watch the suggested video where we talk about getting additional tax credit to help your small business during this coronavirus pandemic. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.